Hello, Glam Fam. This is your girl, Shanita Zamaya, and we're just about to do a little face today. I already did my eyebrows a little bit. Don't look too close because still, you know, tweaking those out a little bit. But anyway, this is like actually one of my first videos that I have posted, and I will be posting many more. I love to try new products and try new different things. I want to play around with some colors and just have fun. Have any questions, be sure to just type those in, send them along, and I'll answer every single thing you have to ask. And also, most importantly, please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button down there somewhere. You know what I mean. Okay, now let's get back to this face. Recently, I have been playing around with different concealers, or I would say bases, that I like to use. But I will start off with this P. Louise base in Rumor 05. And that will be going here, whoop, underneath these brows. But most importantly, this new concealer from Morphe, whew, girl, let me tell you. This one that I have is in C445. This one is great, but I also forgot, as you may know, boom, this right here is Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. Whew, let me tell you, I've tried lots of concealers, but this bad boy right here, girl, freaking awesome. Pair this with some good setting powder, my fave. I got the little baby one. This Laura Mercier, your face will be perfect. Well, nothing is perfect, but it'll be damn near close, okay? That's all I have to say. But now, back to this over here. Let's see if I can find this brush.
Shawty, close the door. Drop your clothes to the floor. 'Cause I want you now, you now. Ooh, keep it to you now, till you want no more. Daddy, close the door.
I do see that a little oil is piling up on these lids. I'm just gonna dab this with the dry cotton round. And I'm also going to put a little bit of this primer on this part. I actually, for whatever reason, was excited because I just love my Morphe palette and got a little ahead of myself. I don't put the primer underneath my eye until I'm ready to conceal underneath my eye. For me, that just works better. Not sure about anyone else. And I have also, boom, started out trying this new bad baby right here. This Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. Girl, that's all I need to say. It's like the best. Like, I love the way it feels. Like, it's silky, smooth, because if it's silky, then it is smooth. And I love it. It does leave a little color on your skin. You can tell you put some on, but it's okay. And look at how that just took away that shine. If you can see, shiny, not shiny. Ooh, if you could just feel it. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, Urban Decay, they make some really good things, really good products. Oh, I just love it. Like, if they had this Urban Decay Optical Illusion body lotion, then they're really being some business. That I will say. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. And there we have it. Let's make sure it's all rubbed into all areas that you will be touching up on. Got some in my hair. We'll work that out later. Now back to the eyes.
Drop them to the floor. Girl, I wanna know what you in it for. What you in it for? Can't touch your toes. Don't touch your nose. Only God knows. Can you drop it down for me? And bring it up slow, baby. I'ma knock it down, 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 down. If you want it now, 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 now. While we in the backseat cruising, make your toes touch the roof. And when we get to the crib, you know what to do, you know what to do. Shawty, close the door. Drop your clothes to the floor.
James Charles. Woo-hoo. I love it. It's just so beautiful. Like, how can you not love a rainbow? You're gonna start with this one right there, little canvas, to start off this canvas. So what I'm gonna do is take canvas from my James Charles palette, and I'm going to shade right underneath my brow line, and I'm just going to use that as also another base to highlight the colors that I will be adding in soon. I just find that putting that canvas on there really brings some of the color out. So that's what I like to do. I'm just going to keep on packing on and blending until I get the desired look. And I actually remembered that I forgot to put some tape on because I do love to have the straight lines for both my shadow and my liner. Sometimes I don't use the tape, but I really, really love that sharp look. So you just gently apply some tape, some white tape. Please don't use duct tape. I don't even know what that would do to you, but just use some white clear tape, and you'll have that straight, beautiful line. And then now back to blending. Blend, 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 blend is your friend. What we're gonna do is go with a little bit of Love That. Love That is going to be this one right there. This palette is so pigmented that you really don't even need to use a bunch of product. And as I stated before, blending is your friend. Just blend until you think you're done blending, and then blend some more. And just blend, blend, blend. Like, you want these colors to be harmonious, okay? Just one and the same. Many colors, but just blend it to the point to where you can't even tell where one color ends and the next color begins. That is how you blend the rules, girls. I'm gonna start off with a little bit of single, which is this one right here. We're gonna bring this like right just below it. But we're not gonna bring it all the way into the inner eye yet. We're saving that space for something else. I haven't decided yet, but we're gonna be a little creative today. And I'm just going to continue to blend that color in on the other side. Now we're going to take a smaller brush, and we are going to use Escape. So after I've done shading those 3 base colors in on each side, now I'm going to get my NYX white base just to put on to make these other colors pop even more. Like, I love color, and we're just gonna have a little fun. But I actually have used these colors before, but I've never done a tutorial.
Get it, I get it, I get it. I am not seeking approval. I'm number one, I tell bitches what to do. He heard I'm Creole, he think I know voodoo. Bitch, I will twist your ass up like a noodle. Oh, you a copy of me, you a doodle. Bitches is flocking to me like I'm Kodak. All of my bitches just yellow, they vote it. How about the whip at the light and they throw that? Cocky as fucking the mouth with your daddy. He kissing the ground that I walk on. Cocky as fucking the pick with your nigga. He bought everything that I got on. Ayy, ayy. Throw that. Bitch, I look good and you know that. They say I got me some money and change. Little bitch, you knew I was popping before that. Hey, yeah, sexy as fuck. Look in the mirror, I'm madly in love. Rubbing some dubs on the bitch in the tub. Yo nigga suck it like a Capri Sun. Tell him, come pick me up at the school. I'm trying to hammer that dick like a screw. I'm trying to give you something you could
go to this beauty right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is right over that white base, I'm going to put some of that nice bluish color and just pack that on. Now that is a pretty eye. Now, I do advise that if you're going to be using glitter, that you also use a base that is specifically for glitter. It will make it stick on right tight and never fall off. So the one that I prefer to use is NYX, and it is a bit sticky and you really don't need that much.
I'm fine as fucking, they all sexy too. If I got beef with you, they got it too. Bitch, I'm the truth and your nigga the proof. Cocky as fuck, everything about me popping. Got face, I got body, you name it, I got it. Cocky as fuck, bitch, you know I'm conceited. Your hoe wanna beat me, your nigga want eat it. Cocky as fuck, everything about me popping. Got face, I got body, you name it, I got it. Cocky as fuck, nigga, fuck your opinion. I hustle, I get it, I get it, I get it. Bitch, do it look like I...
NYX glitter. We loves the glitter. So now I also have, coincidentally, my NYX glitter, and I will just pack it on till there's no more packing. And then again, you just pack on some more. The same way you overpack for vacation, you overpack that glitter, honey. Definitely giving me like some mermaid Ariel type of under the sea vibes. Oh my goodness. So now I'm just going to put this little silver line going across just to add a little pop. And then on the other side, of course, going to do the same exact thing, which is start with that white base, pack on some of that nice light blue color, and then add the glitter. Now, Red Bull isn't the only thing that gives you wings. This Tarte liner is freaking awesome.
I only sweat when I go exercise. You cannot touch me, so don't even try. Bitch, I will pull up and pop you like that. Keep telling bitches this shit could get ratchet. I'm with some niggas that's gonna make it happen. I'm holding my pussy like it's a weapon. I cut a nigga off like a machete. I put a purse on your head like you Kelly. Megan from Texas, I'm naturally sexy. This that flossy pussy. I rock dark suits, that's bossy pussy. Tell him use a lot of spit so I could keep a glossy pussy. He give me neck like a yo-yo, talk to my kitty like hello, slide on your mouth like a cello, bougie but fuck like I'm ghetto, you don't like me, get in line.
Now, once all of that glitter and liner has been applied, you can now take off that awful tape and you will see the great, great results. Oh my goodness, that you have. Just check yourself out and you'll love it. Now, once you've taken that tape off, you can correct any lines that you may want to fix or make anything straighter or bring that wing out a little more. And then once you're done with that, as you can see, I'm just applying some regular lashes. I didn't do fast forward because often some people do need a little guidance with putting those lashes on, but once you get it, it's super duper easy. And then once you got them lashes on, for the one time. Under eye primer, babes.
I can't hear my phone when I'm gone. Hope quit calling me. Home never trip. Guess that make these niggas fall for me. Bitch, I mind my business. I ain't in it.
Morphe Matte and F470.
Yeah, fucked up, I can't see. Don't be scared for me. No, this shit what I need. Ay, big old butt. This is sexy, sloppy, drunk. Down the bottle in the car. Now I'm in here going nuts. I don't get hungover. Drinking like it's soda. And my man move that work that knock the hair right off your shoulder. Shake your ass on your friend. And let her friend join in. And if they really body, bring them both home to your man. Don't fuck with me if you're scary. Cause this shit get hectic. Tryna get my booty rubbed after the club. Who gon' text me? Ay, geeking for the week. Geeking for the week. Geeking for the week. Geeking for the week. Geeking.
Now I am just going to apply some foundation. If you are using a high coverage foundation, you really, really do not need a lot. You don't need a lot because what it's going to do is change your whole color and it's going to be difficult to try to blend that in. And you don't want to have your face one color and then your neck a whole different color. You're going to look really weird and you just don't want to do that. And you will probably have to start all over from the beginning. So just be careful. And here I'm using the Eco Tools flat foundation brush.
And when we ride together, ho, you better grab your nigga. Her boyfriend a dealer. He always on duty. We geeking in the trap house, pouring 40s on her booty. Henny on them titties. And push on that pussy. You can stay your ass at home if you gon' party like a rookie. Bitch, I'm geeking for the week. Geeking for the week. Geeking for the week. Geeking for the week. Geeking. Hey, buck on that dick like a bull. I'm going to work on your tool. I hang around your neck like a bib. I'm catching all of your drool. My sex appeal on the mill. He call me Megan the Mill. He telling you what he want. Then he get with me and he win. Grinding all on your lap. When I look back, know I control that. Go left to right while he hold on that. If I move it slow, I bet he won't let. Geeking for the week. Geeking for the week. Geeking for the week. Geeking for the week. Geeking. Over, done with. Watch a real bitch come kill shit. Rock little ass shirts cause I'm a tiz big. Turn a grown ass man to a big kid. Ay, pop that. Give him eye contact when I look back. Make his ass lock up like a contract. Talk to him like Mike, nigga, who bad? Ay, work some, twerk some. See you looking at me, nigga, like you.
And for my concealer, I always use my Morphe M173 brush. It just blends out really, really well, but that is not the only brush that I use. I actually use two brushes, my Morphe brush, and I also use a brush that's actually supposed to be just a foundation brush, but for me, it works out very well. So I do like to incorporate both of those brushes, and again, blend, and blend some more. Please just make sure you blend right. Although it's a lot and it's tedious, you have to blend. Like, it is the most important thing. you can ever do. Not blending enough will just throw off your entire look that you're trying to achieve. It just won't look right. So please, if you don't take any other tips from me, that's fine. But the one tip you do take is blend. Blend, 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 blend. As you can see, that concealer just gives you such a nice, glamorous glow. Like, it's the best. And then now it is about that time to apply some of my Laura Mercier translucent medium deep setting powder. Now I don't bake too much, only because I just know for me baking has not worked really well. I don't want to look like like in a mortuary, so I don't bake too often, and I really hardly bake at all. I just put on enough to set that beautiful under eye and under my nose, forehead, and of course my chin. And then I just lightly dust it off. And that also helps control my super oily skin, which is ridiculous. But I will be playing around with some other setting powders that I have just to give myself even more of a glow. I do love to have the under eye glow, like it's just beautiful. And especially when you have a nice shadow on, it's just really nice to have that glow, and it just gives you a really nice pop. And don't mind me being silly here. Like, I'm a rapper in my other life. I be spitting those bars, you know. Ayy. Always wanted to do a slow motion rap video, back in those bad boy remix days. So, since I let this powder sit on for a little while, I will take this small fluffy brush and just dust that out from underneath my eye. All of that extra loose little powder that has not settled in, we'll just brush that out. And I found that using a small brush, compacted small brush, will work out really good, and it will also get rid of any creasing and lines that may appear. And I actually forgot to put on a little bit of brow gel. Brow gel is important. It changes the way your brows look a little bit. But yeah, I really love it, and I think it's important. So I'm just applying a little bit of that on, and my look is almost done. And also what I love to use is this Fenty setting powder. And not only is this stuff the bomb, like BOMB bomb, this brush is awesome, and it smells so freaking good. Like, it's the only product that I've used so far that has a nice smell to it. It's not like a super heavy fragrance. It's more like a baby soft fragrance. So I really do love it. Fenty, Rihanna has come out with a lot of nice products, more in which I will try. But so far I've only tried a couple of her products, and I do like them. And then next, I'm just going to add a little bit of the color I put on my eyelids underneath. Instead of putting a black liner, I'm just going to use the single liner underneath there to just add a little bit of purple pop, and just to make it a little more exciting and cute. And then I will be using some of this beautiful highlighter from the crayon case. It's the Anaglola, and trust me, a little goes a long way. I'm still a beginner, but when I first started using this highlighter, goodness gracious, I had no clue what I was doing. I was walking around looking like a freaking Christmas ornament with highlighter everywhere. So a little goes a long way, and that container will last you like forever. But it's the best. Like, I can't explain how good it is. You just need to go out and buy it, well, order it. And it's really inexpensive, but I swear to you, like, it's one of the best highlighters. I have a couple of different highlighters, but this one I always end up going back to. It's so beautiful, and it goes really well with my skin tone. And so you just get some and you can just blend it in. Your fingers can be your best friend when it comes to blending. And I'm not sure about these little lashes I add on the bottom, so I'm just gonna take those off real quick. And this look is almost complete. Almost doesn't count though. So we're just gonna add a little bit more highlighter and blend that in. Like, highlighter is the best. And what you do to one side, you of course do to the other side. And then after that, we will tackle that chin and that forehead. Just make sure you also, my Glam Fam, blend that in as well. Okay? Like I said, I'm still a beginner. I've been on this journey only for a few months. And when I was going highlighter crazy, and it's nothing more embarrassing when somebody says, "What is that on your face?" And you're like, "Oh, that? Huh, that's just some highlighter. Let me go and fix that." And you look crazy. So just make sure you don't use too much and you blend that in really well. And then lastly, I'll be using my L'Oreal Luminous spray. It's more of like a dewy glow spray. And then I'll be using my Urban Decay Oil Control Set and Spray. It's really important to know your skin type so you can get the correct products, because you don't want to have a glamorous face for like half the day and then the other half of the day it just looks crazy. It might be too oily, it might be too dry. So it is important to just know your skin type and know what products are good for you. Some things are trial and error, which I have done lots of trial and error to find out what works for me. And once you find out what works for you, just stick with it and keep it moving, girl. And there you have it. Beautiful. And then to finish off my look, I'm not going to use any liner today. I'm just going to use this lipstick, which is like a lip gloss, which is one of my favorites. And then after that, my look will be complete, honey. I hope you guys all have enjoyed watching my first video, and more to come.